Welcome to Global Trends. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. Beneath the tranquil South China Sea, where the waves gently lap against the shores of the Philippines, an immense and silent force lies hidden. To the untrained eye, the ocean appears peaceful, a vast expanse of blue stretching endlessly to the horizon. But beneath this calm surface, nature is quietly preparing for a dramatic event that could reshape lives in an instant. Deep below, a powerful threat is quietly building: the Manila Trench. This massive underwater canyon is not just a geographical feature, it's a ticking time bomb storing unimaginable energy over centuries. This isn't a storm or a volcano, it's a deep fault line, stretching for hundreds of kilometers, capable of unleashing catastrophic earthquakes and tsunamis that can devastate entire regions in minutes. Scientists at PHIVOLCS, the country's leading earthquake and volcano experts, have warned for years: the Manila Trench could change lives in an instant. Their research and monitoring are crucial, but even the best science can only predict so much. The trench is a subduction zone, where the immense Philippine sea plate dives beneath the Eurasian plate. Here, tectonic plates collide and grind, building up pressure for centuries, sometimes even millennia, as the Earth's crust bends and strains. When that pressure finally releases, it triggers a megathrust earthquake, the most powerful kind on Earth. These quakes can move the seafloor by meters in seconds, sending shockwaves through land and sea alike. For Metro Manila and Luzon's western coast, the danger is twofold: violent shaking that can topple buildings and infrastructure, and a potential tsunami that could arrive with little warning, threatening millions of lives. A massive undersea quake can send waves racing toward shore at jet speed, flattening everything in their path. These tsunamis can travel across the sea in minutes, leaving little time to escape their destructive force. The Philippines sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, a region notorious for its seismic activity. This means the risk is not just theoretical, it's ever-present, woven into the very fabric of the island's existence. While the West Valley Fault often gets the spotlight for earthquake risk, the Manila Trench's tsunami threat is unique and severe. Unlike inland faults, its offshore location means the danger can come from the sea, with little time to react. PHIVOLCS urges everyone: don't wait for disaster to strike. Community drills, early warning systems, and public education are vital, but personal preparedness is just as important. Prepare now, know your evacuation routes, practice with your family, and take all warnings seriously. Every second counts when the Earth moves or the sea rises. The question isn't if, but when. Time is always ticking, and the next big event could happen without warning. Your safety, and your family's, depends on readiness. Being prepared can mean the difference between life and death when disaster strikes. Respect the threat, stay informed, and be prepared to act. The sleeping giant beneath the waves may awaken at any time. Will you be ready? The Manila Trench is a deep scar on the ocean floor, a dramatic and mysterious feature that stretches for hundreds of kilometers. It lies off Luzon's west coast, extending into the depths of the ocean, a hidden giant beneath the waves. Here, the Eurasian plate dives beneath the Philippine sea plate, inch by inch, year after year. This process, known as subduction, is a slow but relentless force of nature. This grinding motion locks the plates together, building up immense energy over time. The tension between these colossal slabs of the Earth's crust is like a ticking time bomb. When the plates finally slip, all that energy is unleashed in seconds: a megathrust earthquake. These events are sudden and devastating. These quakes are among the most powerful on Earth, often exceeding magnitude 8. The destruction they cause can be catastrophic, reshaping landscapes and lives. The sudden jolt can lift the seafloor, displacing massive volumes of water. This displacement is so powerful that it can create waves that travel across entire ocean basins. This is how tsunamis are born. The ocean itself is shoved upward, sending waves racing outward. These waves can travel at jetliner speeds, reaching distant shores with little warning. The Manila Trench has all the ingredients for such a disaster. Its geological setting makes it a prime location for these powerful natural events. Scientists can't predict exactly when it will happen, but the risk is real and growing. They monitor the trench closely, looking for signs of impending activity. Understanding this hidden danger is the first step to survival. Education and preparedness can make a significant difference in how communities respond. The trench is a loaded weapon, one that demands respect and preparation. Ignoring it could lead to dire consequences. The time to learn and act is now. Being prepared can save lives and reduce the impact of these inevitable natural events. Imagine a magnitude 8.4 earthquake erupting beneath the sea west of Luzon. The ground shakes violently for minutes, buildings collapse, chaos erupts. But for coastal communities, the real terror is just beginning. A near-field tsunami forms with waves up to 10 meters high racing toward shore. In some places, the first wave could arrive in minutes, leaving almost no time to escape. The water surges inland, demolishing homes, sweeping away cars, and flooding entire towns. Even Manila Bay could see dangerous currents and prolonged flooding. For those on the coast, the earthquake is the warning: run to higher ground immediately. Survival depends on speed and preparation. History has shown us time and again the unimaginable devastation that tsunamis can bring to coastal communities. These massive waves, triggered by powerful undersea earthquakes, can erase entire towns in minutes, leaving behind only memories and ruins. The scars they leave are not just physical but emotional, etched into the lives of survivors and the collective memory of nations. In 2004, a magnitude 9.1 earthquake off the coast of Sumatra unleashed a tsunami of unprecedented scale. The waves swept across the Indian Ocean, striking with little warning and overwhelming communities in Indonesia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, India, and beyond. Over 230,000 people lost their lives across 14 countries, making it one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. Many victims had no warning or understanding of the danger. In some places, the sea mysteriously receded before the waves struck, but few recognized this as a sign to flee. The lack of early warning systems and public awareness turned a natural event into a human catastrophe. In 2011, Japan, despite its advanced technology and disaster preparedness, was overwhelmed by a tsunami following a magnitude 9.0 earthquake. The tsunami surged over seawalls, flooding entire towns and cities along the northeastern coast. Nearly 20,000 lives were lost, and even the Fukushima nuclear power plant was crippled, leading to a nuclear disaster that forced thousands more to evacuate. The tragedy showed that even the most prepared nations can be caught off guard by nature's fury. These disasters proved that physical barriers, no matter how strong, can fail in the face of overwhelming force. Rapid evacuation, clear communication, and community readiness are what truly save lives when seconds count. For the Philippines, where warning times can be even shorter, public education and regular evacuation drills are absolutely critical. Teaching children and adults alike how to respond can mean the difference between life and death. When the ground shakes near the coast, don't wait for an official alert. Move to high ground immediately. Every second matters, and hesitation can be fatal. The lessons from these tragedies are clear. Know the risks in your area, know your escape route, and act without hesitation. Preparation and awareness are your best tools for survival. These are not distant stories from faraway lands. They are urgent warnings for all of us living in vulnerable coastal regions. The ghosts of past tsunamis remind us that disaster can strike at any time. Preparedness is our only true defense. By learning from the past and taking action now, we can protect ourselves, our families, and our communities from the next great wave. PHIVOLCS leads the charge in warning the public about the Manila Trench. Their message is clear: a major quake and tsunami are not a matter of if, but when. The agency creates detailed tsunami hazard maps, showing which areas are at risk and where to evacuate. These maps are shared in communities, schools, and public spaces. Everyone needs to know their safe zone. PHIVOLCS uses social media, seminars, and local campaigns to spread awareness. The most important warning: if you feel a strong earthquake near the coast, don't wait for sirens. Evacuate to higher ground immediately. Shake, drop, and run to high ground is their core advice. Preparation and quick action save lives. The time to learn is before disaster strikes. Preparedness isn't just talk, it's practice. The government holds regular earthquake and tsunami drills nationwide, making safety routines second nature. Coastal communities rehearse evacuation routes, identifying bottlenecks and safe zones. Hazard maps guide local planning with clear signage and community meetings. Every family is urged to have a plan, a go bag, a meeting point, and a practiced escape route. Reaching remote areas and keeping people vigilant remains a challenge. Building codes, communication systems, and ongoing education are all part of the effort. Survival depends on everyone, from officials to ordinary citizens, being ready to act. When disaster strikes, simple actions can save your life. During an earthquake, duck, cover, and hold. Protect yourself from falling debris. If you're near the coast and the shaking is strong, the earthquake is your tsunami warning. Don't wait for alerts. Evacuate to higher ground immediately. Move quickly, help others, but don't delay. Every second counts. Prepare a go bag with essentials: water, food, first aid, flashlight, whistle, and important documents. Know your community's evacuation plan and practice it with your family. Stay informed through official sources like PHIVOLCS. Talk to neighbors and encourage preparedness. A ready community is a resilient one. The Manila Trench is a real threat, but with knowledge and action, we can protect ourselves. Be ready, your life may depend on it.